we're going to continue on with our math today. It's Thursday still. Lesson 100 is where we're going to head next. Okay, we're kind of same concept, constructing pyramids. Now turn to page 631, actually, is where the new concept starts there, 631, okay? And we are looking for my pencil. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we get a new math language here. A plane is an endless two-dimensional flat surface. Lines and plane figures are found on planes. Okay, so as we read here, this will start to make more sense. Recall from lesson 98 that geometric shapes such as triangles, rectangles, and circles have two dimensions, length and width. Okay, so here's a length, width. Okay, they're two-dimensional. Okay, length and width, but they have no depth. These kinds of figures occupy area, but they do not take up space. We call these shapes, such as these plane figures, because they are confined to a single plane, okay, to one plane, one flat plane, okay? Shapes that take up space, such as cubes, pyramids, cones, are geometric solids. Geometric solids have three dimensions: length, width, depth. Sometimes we simply call these shapes solids. Solids are not confined to a plane, so to draw them, we try to create an optical illusion. They're very tricky to draw, and I'd like you guys to play around with drawing those on some separate graph paper and stuff like that. They're really fun. Just mimic what you see on today's lesson. Okay? And then you got a cube, a pyramid, a cone. Kind of fun way to draw those. In lesson 99, we studied models of rectangular prisms and triangular prism. In this lesson, we will study models of pyramids. Okay? So we got a rectangular pyramid and a triangular pyramid. Okay? So I'm going to show you guys these. Okay? So here, okay, would be a rectangular pyramid. Why? Because it's got a rectangle base. Remember, squares are actually rectangles. Okay? We learned about that. It's kind of confusing, but by definition, okay, square is also a rectangle because a rectangle has four right angles, okay, and the opposite sides are parallel, 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 okay, and when we fold these up, we end up with a pyramid, okay, and then here we start with this is going to be the base, a triangular base, okay, so when we fold these up, okay, we end up with a triangular pyramid, okay? And so now on your lesson practice, which is pretty simple, okay, you guys are going to be trying to figure out how many faces, how many vertexes, okay, and all those things we just got done with in the last lesson, okay? So we look at this. Here's a face, here's a face, here's the orange face, the red face, okay, and we flip it over. We got that red bottom, which actually looks like it's purple from on the inside, okay? And then on this one face, two face, three face, there's another face hiding on the bottom, okay? So we got these shapes, make them, and then we got an edge, edge, edge. You gotta count edges. Remember, where two edges come together, what's that called again? You're thinking, vertex, vertex, okay? And here's a vertex, okay? Here's another vertex right there, okay? So when we have two of them, we call them vertices. Remember, so when you hear that word or see that word, vertices, it means how many vertexes, but that's not a word, it's vertices, okay? So have fun doing lesson practice 100 and then checking your answers with the answer key to make sure you understand it before you start lesson 100. Evens is the only thing you're doing today for me is lesson 100.